Good Tuesday evening, everyone, and welcome to N.A.W.A. Main Event Wrestling. I am your host, the voice of the N.A.W.A., Wink Finkman, and it is my pleasure to bring you 7 matches of retro wrestling action tonight. Coming off the events of last week at our pay-per-view, Anarchy in America, we've got a little bit of new rivalries, old rivalries, and just bad blood in general coming to the surface. And our very first match of the night, we've got a little bit of a grudge match here, folks. A member of the family is taking on a member of the Outlaws, and we've got Joey Lazara, one of the enforcers of the family, going to be taking on Dallas Coachman of the Outlaws. Over the past couple of weeks, we've seen the Outlaws sneak out victories and embarrass the family, and tonight it's going to be one-on-one.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the family from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 320 pounds, Joey Lazara!
And welcome in via satellite feed, one of our biggest supporters and biggest fans and biggest friends, Chef Madhouse 420. Welcome in, sir. Speaking about the Forsaken Alliance tonight, that's something big that's coming up in the future, folks. Keep an eye on that. And we hope everyone is having a great Tuesday. We know we are. And we're about to kick it off old school style tonight in the N.A.W.A. arena. And here we go, making his way down to the ring now. Oh my goodness, Joey Lazara starting it off early. He doesn't even get a chance to get into the ring. And Joey Lazara is just beating on Dallas Coachman, folks, jumping in before he even has a chance. Now threatening our referee. This is bad blood personified, folks, right here. And they lock it up. Lazara drags Coachman over to the corner. Oh my goodness! Busts him open right away. Dallas Coachman bleeding from the head already. Tries to take the big man down. And just bounces off of him like a rubber ball on a brick wall. Now Lazara has Coachman up, but Coachman throwing elbows to get out of it. Oh, Coachman went for another big back elbow and missed, but Lazara did not miss the kick. Hits the ropes. Missed the running knee. And a big series of back chops from Dallas Coachman. Laying in offense now on the big man from the family, Joey Lazara. Lazara's had enough. Oh, the disrespectful slap there. Sends Coachman into the ropes. And a drop kick. A drop kick from the big man. Tried to taunt a little bit. Coachman went over with a backhanded slap, and it just looks like it made Lazara mad. And Lazara slams him down to the mat, face first. Rolls him over for a cover, referee's count. 1. And Coachman able to kick out at 1. And welcome in via satellite feed our producer, local fangirl 137. Welcome in tonight. And these two are going at it already, folks, beating the tar out of each other. Bad blood here between the family and the Outlaws. Coachman now, oh, snake eyes across the top rope for Lazara. Lazara able to kick back, though, knocking Dallas Coachman down to the ground, and Lazara hits the ropes. Went for a big boot. Coachman kind of dodged out of the way last second. And now Coachman in charge, sends him into the ropes. Big back elbow drops Lazara. Lazara back up on his feet, but Coachman grabs him. Looks like he's going for a big maneuver here. What's he going for? Oh, and a back body drop is what he got. Did not get to pull off the maneuver. Lazara countered. Lazara now ties him up, kick to the stomach. Lazara's got him up now in a maneuver of his own. Sends him over to his shoulders, and a snake eyes from paying back. Coachman in bad shape here tonight. Oh my goodness, and a big left hand from Joey Lazara has dropped Dallas Coachman. Coachman slow to get up on the outside. Went for a big punch again. Coachman countered with a punch of his own. Now Lazara ties him up. Elbows from Coachman. Coachman going for that power slam. Not able to get it. Lazara for the kick. No, lariat. Lariat from Dallas Coachman. Folks, this match has been back and forth action all night long. Oh, there it is, that Texas lariat. Referees count 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count there. Coachman had the win, and at the last moment, Lazara able to kick out, get his shoulders up. Looks like he's powering up for another clothesline. Kick to the stomach here from Coachman. Coachman has him up. Shifts him over and into another snake eyes for Joey Lazara. Lazara wisely rolling out of the ring, trying to catch his breath here. Gets Coachman off balance. Locks him up with a go behind. Oh, and Coachman able to counter into a DDT. Ayatollah Tom, welcome into our satellite feed tonight. Dallas Coachman with that cervical pinch on Lazara, trying to get him to tap. Can he do it? Oh, and what do we have here? Another member of the family potentially trying to interfere in this match. The family not known for fighting clean, but getting wins. And it's Tony Lazara in the ring. Tony Lazara. Oh, and he gets countered as well. Coachman ready for the attack. Welcome into all the folks joining into the wrestling satellite feed here tonight for the N.A.W.A. We want to welcome in Ayatollah Tom, Ahmed the Egyptian Dude, Cajun Jungle Tiger, and Jasmine Wrestling Fad 26. Welcome in, folks. We are glad to have you here via the satellite feed. And we're going to cover 1, 2. And Coachman kicking out last minute, folks. What a barn burner this has been. Lazara now calling for it. He says, this is it. This is the end. Oh, and there's the big punt. He says, greetings from Asbury Park. 1, 2. And Coachman kicking out of the punt kick. You've got to be kidding me, folks. What a match, and this is only match number 1. Coachman sending him in. Oh, went for that lariat, missed. Lazara able to catch a little bit of the elbow drop there. What do we got going here now, folks? Lazara measuring his man out, but Coachman fighting out of the corner, reverses it on Lazara. Coachman now head of steam. Big clothesline in the corner, drops Joey Lazara from the family. Oh, and slamming his head now repeatedly into the mat, trying to injure the head of Joey Lazara. Coachman now drags him over to the corner head first. Picks him up, and a big scoop slam from Coachman. Dallas going up to the top. Could this be it? Egging his man on. You can see where he was busted open early in the match. Coachman now, big double axe handle, misses. Lazara now sends Coachman into the ropes. Picks him up, and a big power slam. Power slam from Joey Lazara. And Lazara measuring him out now. Oh, took too long, missed the knee drop. Coachman with a big boot. Goes for the cover, referees count. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Dallas Coachman. And the Outlaws secure another victory over the family. And thank you to everyone in our satellite feed tonight for all of the kind words, folks. We greatly appreciate you. We are a small wrestling federation, but we try our best to give you the best in wrestling action every week. And if you do like what you see, we have a modern show that we run on Thursdays. We do retro shows Tuesdays, modern shows Thursdays, And last week we ran our pay-per-view, Anarchy in America. That is up for video on demand, folks. Feel free to watch it. We also have a YouTube channel where you can catch all of our shows, and that is youtube.com/@main-event, /NAWA Main Event Wrestling. And folks, if I'm not following you already, please drop a notice in the satellite feed so I can see it. I will absolutely follow you right away. We like to help folks out and grow here. Oh, and here we go, folks. One of the toughest teams in professional wrestling. The Disciples of the Apocalypse, Beast and Warlord, going to be making their way down to the ring.
The following is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 513 pounds, Warlord and Beast, the Disciples of the Apocalypse.
That's right, folks. Beast and Warlord. Beast in the black boots, Warlord in the red boots. And these men are tougher than tough, folks. You make up a word that's stronger than tough, and it just calls it the Disciples of the Apocalypse. Once again, you're looking at one of the toughest tag teams in professional wrestling today, and they are going to be taking on some tough challengers in the Hollywood Blondes.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 490 pounds, coming in and handsome Tommy Stud.
And we see handsome Tommy Stud still rocking the haircut that he was given by one of the chick magnets after a hair versus hair cage match. And folks, we hear the crowd telling the Hollywood Blondes just what they think of them, and you love to see it. You love to see the bad guys get booed like that because they absolutely do everything they can to earn it. And these gentlemen are some of the worst here in the N.A.W.A. So we've got Stunning Kenny Gage, Handsome Tommy Stud, and Beast and Warlord in a tornado tag team match. Oh, Warlord from behind by Tommy Stud there. Tommy Stud trying to show off a little bit at Warlord's expense. And Beast ties up with Kenny Gage. Kenny Gage gets out of the backbreaker. And Tommy Stud setting Warlord up. Oh no, drops him with a neck breaker. Beast on the other side with Kenny Gage, though, sends him hard into the turnbuckle. Gage reverses, gets up ahead of steam. Oh, big running knee. And now Tommy Stud has Warlord against the rope, but Warlord sends him over the top, crashing to the ground hard on the outside. Gage trying to do the same for Warlord, but Warlord fighting off Kenny Gage. Oh, big kick to the stomach from Tommy Stud. And a huge suplex sends Warlord down. Oh, Beast and Warlord in a bad way, but it looks like Beast hasn't tied up one. No, able to kick out before the rest count. And I'm sorry, that was Warlord with the cover there. Warlord slams down Tommy Stud. Kenny Gage with the cover though on Beast. Warlord there to break it up. Welcome into the satellite feed tonight, Max Wrestling. We're glad to have you in, folks. And the Hollywood Blondes with the upper hand here right now, but it looks like Beast trying to change that. Oh, and Kenny Gage getting a shot in there from the side, saving his partner from sure destruction. Kenny Gage with a neck breaker again. Beast now in bad shape here. Oh, and he hits a blockbuster on Beast. Beast in bad trouble. Now Kenny Gage turning his attention to Warlord. Oh my goodness, that jumping neck breaker again, hitting one of the disciples of the Apocalypse with that vicious neck breaker maneuver. And now Tommy Stud laying in those right hands has busted Warlord open. Beast, no, countered again. Tommy Stud going up to the top rope. Beast just laid out Kenny Gage with a huge lariat. Oh, taking out both members of the Disciples of the Apocalypse was handsome Tommy Stud. And there's that swinging neck breaker again. That seems to be the go-to maneuver tonight for Kenny Gage. Warlord trying to mount some offense, but Stud right there to break it up. Oh, Warlord slamming Kenny Gage down, goes for the cover. Referees count one. And Gage able to kick out. Beast putting the boots to Tommy Stud on the other side. Now Beast picks him up, slams him down. Oh, big back elbow from Warlord. Beast has to cover one. Gage able to kick out again. Now Beast, oh, that big forearm smash to the chest. Drops handsome Tommy Stud. And a huge elbow from the top. Warlord now has Kenny Gage tied up, got him on the shoulders. Walking him over to the corner. And a big fireman's carry drop. Warlord taking a little too much time, and unfortunately Beast paid the cost for it. Oh, and a big right hand to the stomach drops Kenny Gage. And now just tossed unceremoniously across the ring here. Slamming the arm down on the outside. Beast and Tommy Stud going at it. And Warlord just ripping at the face of Kenny Gage. But Kenny Gage fighting back now. Beast on the outside putting the boots to Tommy Stud. Warlord reverses. Gets him with a back body drop. Oh, Gage catches him on his way to the top rope. Knocking Warlord off the canvas and onto the hard ground below. And that big wind-up uppercut. Beast caught it, though. He's on his way over to help his partner. And back into the ring he goes with Tommy Stud. Leaping shoulder block. Takes down Tommy Stud. But Gage right there to capitalize. Oh, shoulder breaker. Shoulder breaker to the Beast. Beast is down. Oh, that running shoulder tackle again. Sends Kenny Gage flying. Warlord has Tommy Stud on the run. Hits him with a clothesline. Beast now has Gage dragging him to the corner. And looks like maybe Kenny Gage has been busted open, or Tommy Stud. And now Beast going up to the top rope. That's a big man to be on the top. Oh, and he hits the flying clothesline, but looks like he accidentally took out Warlord. And Beast hits that running boot. Going for a cover here while all men are down. Referees count 1, 2, and a 2 count. Stud able to kick out last minute. And folks in the chat, Max Wrestling mentions the Silver Bullet or maybe the old Brown Can Banquet, but we got a cover. If you're a fan of beer, folks, don't forget good old cold, refreshing Coors and Coors Light. Oh, went for that double axe handle and missed. And Beast on the outside slamming Kenny Gage down. But Tommy Stud in the ring is taking care of Warlord, but it looks like Warlord countered. Can they get the win here, folks? Disciples of Apocalypse. Gage was able to counter out of that power slam. And now Beast with a neck breaker of his own with Tommy Stud. Here we go, 1, and the Disciples of the Apocalypse, N.A.W.A, your winner. What a match, folks. What a match. That is what tag team wrestling is all about right there. N.A.W.A picking up a big win over the Hollywood Blondes here tonight at the N.A.W.A Arena. And folks, once again, we're greatly appreciate you for coming in to watch the show tonight. And here we go. Oh my goodness, it's a big man match. We've got Colossus versus Tornado, the human natural disaster himself, taking on the Greek giant. This is going to be a match and a half here, folks. We got Tornado digging at the face of Colossus, and Colossus just powering out of the maneuver. Tornado, takes him down with a clothesline. And able to pick the big man up and slam him back down. Folks, they call him the walking natural disaster for a reason. Tornado has the strength of an F5, and this is a tables match. That is right, folks, a big man table match. To win, you have to drive your opponent through the steel and wood of one of those tables. Oh, and Tornado sent outside, but right back in. Colossus now trying to grab a hold of the big man. Slinging each other off. Just showing their power back and forth here. Neither man really gaining a real big advantage. And a headbutt to the shoulder takes Tornado down. Big right hand from Colossus. No, Tornado now. And a double axe handle takes down Colossus. Oh, and a big stomp to the arm. Tornado trying to get the crowd support behind him. Colossus wisely to the outside, catches breath for a second, reset. But Tornado right there. Oh, Tornado with that cervical clutch right across that cervical spine area, the trapezius muscles, digging his hands in, causing intense pain to Colossus. Well, local fangirl, that is a good way to ask for it right here in this match. I'm sure one of these gentlemen would be happy to oblige. To Max Wrestling, you enjoy what you enjoy, good sir. I'll take an ice cold Pepsi any day. Oh, and a big clothesline sends him through the table with the clothesline. Colossus out of nowhere picks up the win. And welcome Crazy J. It's Crazy J MF into the satellite feed chat tonight. Welcome in, good sir. We're glad to have you. Absolutely crazy right there at the end, folks. Hits a clothesline to send Tornado through the table.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the television.
And just like every week, folks, our television championship is on the line tonight. Capturing it at the pay-per-view. One of the most hated men in professional wrestling was the big banker, Hamilton Sharp. And here's the man that he took it from, Mr. Bubba Joe Hayes, the big man from the backwoods of Kentucky. Hayes not happy with his loss, feeling like he was cheated, asked for a rematch, and was granted it by the general manager of the N.A.W.A. So, folks, we get to see a championship rematch here. And our television championship, folks, it's called a curse and it's called a blessing. Yes, it's a championship. Yes, you get to wear the title. However, you have to defend that title every single show. You don't get a day off, folks, once you're the television champion. And here he comes, big banker Hamilton Sharp. Once again, one of the most hated men in professional wrestling. Folks, let me tell you what this man's hobbies are. He says he enjoys closing down retirement homes, children's hospitals, and orphanages. That's what this man does in his spare time. Feel free to call him a scumbag, call him whatever you want, but one thing you can't call him is untalented. That man is absolutely a technician in that ring. And you're going to get to see it tonight as he takes on his arch rival, Bubba Joe Hayes. All right, welcome in, folks. We've got a few new people coming into the Satellite Feed chat. We have Wolf Soldier. Welcome in, Wolf. We have Big H Promotions. Welcome in, Big H Promotions. We are glad to have you in. And our producer, the local fangirl 137, with one of the best insults I've seen. You no-pants-wearing soggy lampshade, directed at Hamilton Sharp. And you cannot go wrong with that. Folks, there we see that lovely television championship right there on the screen. And that is what these two men are fighting for tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Kentucky, weighing in at 280 pounds, Bubba Joe.
280 pounds of Kentucky muscle, folks, right there in front of you. That is the man from the backwoods of Kentucky, Mr. Bubba Joe Hayes.
His opponent from Wall Street, weighing in at 250 pounds, the television champion, Big Banker Hamilton Sharp.
Hamilton Sharp right there holding up the title, mugging a little bit. And there we see the referee, Donovan Chang, showing both wrestlers that championship belt they're going for tonight. No, it's okay, local fangirl 137. You will not lose your producer privileges. You are fine. Maybe. And here we go, folks. Sharp trash talking already. Bubba Joe Hayes trying to get the crowd behind him as well. And they meet in the middle of the ring. Bubba Joe Hayes locks him up in a collar and elbow tie-up. Powers him over to the corner now. And referee, calls for a clean break, but Bubba Joe Hayes laying one in right there. Hits him with a body splash to follow up. And now he's got Sharp up. And a big scoop slam to Hamilton Sharp. Big banker down. But right back up and right into a fist from Bubba Joe Hayes. Hayes angry about losing that championship and wanting to recapture it tonight. And he's doing a great job so far. Got Sharp up in a big power bomb. Sharp in bad shape here, able to kick out for a moment. Went for a chop and missed, and now Bubba Joe Hayes sends him into the ropes, ducks down. Ducks down again. Grabs him up. No, Sharp able to counter and hits him with a clothesline, taking down Hayes. Oh, and following it up with some stomps and boots on the ground. And that big knee drop to the back of the head. Sharp going for a cover here. 1, 2. And Bubba Joe Hayes kicking out at the first of the count of 2. And welcome in tonight, folks, to the satellite feed. We have We'll Get the Mystery. Welcome into Mystery. We're glad you're here. And Hayes now reversing that armbar in the ring. But it looks like damage may have been done to the elbow of Bubba Joe Hayes. Hayes got him up. Sharp rolling it over, able to counter. Oh, and attacks the knee with that big elbow to the back of the knee. Drops him down. And now Sharp picks the big man up. And Hayes countering out with some elbows. And a big right hand. Sharp up on the shoulders of Bubba Joe Hayes. Into a snake eyes on the top rope. Hayes goes for the cover. Referee's count 1. And Sharp kicking out at 1. Outstanding. Big power slam from Bubba Joe Hayes, but Sharp right back up. Oh, and thank you very much to Big H Promotions. We appreciate the follow, good sir. This is every Tuesday night, and we do our modern show on Thursdays. Sharp now with a big right hand and an elbow to the back of the head. Drops Bubba Joe Hayes down. Oh, and a big double axe handle as well. Sharp now laying it in on the big man, trying his best to keep him on the mat where he has the advantage. And a fist drop. Fist drop right to the face of Bubba Joe Hayes. But Hayes stands up and takes the leg out from the big banker himself and hits him, tackles him down. Oh my goodness, he's biting his face and now slamming his head into the ground, attacking him like a madman. Now Hayes gets Big Banker back up. It's that signature running bulldog. Oh, and what do we got going on here? Now they are just fighting it out left and right. Hamilton Sharp. Oh, taking the easy way out. Escaping the ring and trying to run away. What a coward, folks. Oh no, Hayes said, no, you're not going anywhere. Hits him with a big right hand and sends him back into the ring. Hayes trying to get that television title back tonight to regain it after losing it at the pay-per-view. Setting up Mr. Big Banker Hamilton Sharp for a maneuver. Got him in. No, Sharp counters. Big right hands to the face, right on the nose. And Sharp into the ropes. Hayes went for maneuver, missed, but catch him with a go behind. Russian leg sweep. Takes down Hamilton Sharp. Now goes for the cover. Referee's count. 1, 2, 3. Bubba Joe Hayes recapturing the television championship here tonight, folks. And you love to see it. A cowardly act by Hamilton Sharp trying to leave in the middle of the match. And he ends up losing his title for it. Your winner and new television champion again, Mr. Bubba Joe Hayes.
Television champion, Bubba Joe Hayes.
Absolutely barn burner of a match, folks. We are moving right along into match number 5. This match right here is a 3-way dance, and this will determine who is next in line for an Intercontinental title shot. And making his way down to the ring, the man from parts unknown, Scorpion. Not very much is known about this gentleman other than he is a fierce competitor and a powerhouse in that ring, but moves like a cruiserweight. Scorpion hyping himself up as he gets into the ring, folks. And once again, if you like what you see, please feel free to join us. We start at 7 p.m. every Tuesday and every Thursday. Tuesday nights are our retro nights, so what you're seeing is what you will see every Tuesday evening. And on Thursday, we have the modern iteration of our show, N.A.W.A. Main Event Wrestling. And we hope that you'll join us for both. But if you have a favorite, feel free to pick and choose. We hold no judgment here. You can come in and leave anytime you like. We just hope that you enjoy what you see while you're here. And making his way down to the ring now, folks, the powerhouse himself, Mohammed Jones. Pound for pound, one of the strongest men in the N.A.W.A. and perhaps even professional wrestling today. And making his way down to the ring, folks, all the way from Mexico, a fast-rising star here in the N.A.W.A., the luchador known as El Rey Dorado. Jasmine Wrestling Fab 26, if you are asking me, unfortunately, I do not. I'm not good at keeping up with them, that's why. Oh my goodness, Dorado going straight for Scorpion and was cut off by Muhammad Jones with a clothesline. Scorpion now taking it to Muhammad Jones though. Oh, lift him up from the ground into a huge power slam. Dorado though able to pick up Scorpion and slam him down as well. And now Jones and Dorado. Dorado with that posting off drop kick. And Scorpion, reverse now, gets a kick to the stomach from El Rey Dorado. Oh, and Dorado eats a knee. Scorpion showing off his strength here, slamming down the luchador. And Jones right there to capitalize. Big atomic drop to Scorpion. Oh, Scorpion now fighting back up to his feet. Sends Jones into the corner, but Dorado there. Dorado with a European uppercut. And now has Jones. I don't know what happened there. Looked like he went for a maneuver and maybe got shooken up. But Dorado with a clothesline in the corner to Scorpion takes Scorpion down. And now waiting for Jones to stand. Scorpion fighting his way out. Oh, and a drop kick from Scorpion drops Dorado. And Jones right there on top of it with a double axe handle to Scorpion. Jones fighting out of the go behind. Now Scorpion has him and slams him down with that big bottom-like slam. Dorado bridging suplex there. Beautiful bridge. And now Dorado has Scorpion against the ropes. Oh my goodness, dropping him head first across the top of the rope, but from the backside. That is painful, doing all kind of damage to the spine. Oh, Dorado went to break up the fight between Scorpion and Jones, but just slightly missed. Scorpion sending Jones down with a suplex, but Jones right back up. Scorpion now, big scoop slam on Muhammad Jones. But Dorado taking Scorpion down. Rolls him up. And Jones with the breakup there. Jones now slamming Dorado down. Scorpion trying to pick up Muhammad Jones. Jones fighting out of it. Jones now showing off his strength. Bench pressing the big man and dropping him down. And Dorado with a drop kick to the knee takes Jones out. Oh my goodness, folks, they are fighting tooth and nail here. And remember, the winner of this match will get an Intercontinental title shot. That coveted Intercontinental title, folks. Oh my goodness. Took him down with that Hurricane Rana. And then a drop kick off the middle rope, taking down Scorpion. Dorado in charge here. Oh, and that spinning eye rake with the foot. Slamming Muhammad Jones's head into the canvas now. Oh my goodness, clothesline from Scorpion takes Dorado down. And now it's Scorpion and Jones again. Jones now slinging Dorado across the ring. And Dorado going for that airplane spin style Hurricane Rana. And now Scorpion has him up. Oh my goodness, that rack backbreaker. And now Jones pushing Scorpion over to the corner. Scorpion fighting out. And a big slam again, that choke slam. Headbutts Dorado and drops him. Scorpion in charge now. Oh, sent Dorado into the referee. And a headbutt to the back of the head. Dorado fighting back though, kicking Scorpion away. Tying it up with Muhammad Jones. Jones a kick to the stomach. Jones setting him up. No, Dorado. Dorado able to counter. Dorado hits a clothesline on Scorpion now. All over the place is this match tonight, folks. And he sent Scorpion into the corner. Jones captures Dorado, though. Got Dorado up on his shoulders. And Dorado fighting out. Scorpion right there with it. Dorado with that spinning back kick. Drops Scorpion, but gets taken down with a shoulder tackle. Referees count. 1, 2. And Dorado able to kick out before the count of 3. Scorpion now got Jones up. Oh, slamming him down and hits a clothesline on Dorado. Scorpion dragging the luchador out to the middle of the ring. Going for a cover, perhaps? No. Picking him up. And a spike pile driver. Spike pile driver right there. That could be it. And Jones there to break up the count. That might have been it, folks, had Jones not broken it up. Now Scorpion sends him into the ropes, ducks down, picks him up. Oh, and a backbreaker to Mohammed Jones. Pointing at him, telling the crowd, look at your hero now. Scorpion has him up, snake eyes, into the corner, into the turnbuckle. Dorado over the top rope, caught by Scorpion. Oh, and a choke slam again. Slams the luchador down. And Scorpion now showing off his strength. Picking up Mohammed Jones in a deadlift. And just walking out from under him. And Dorado with a drop kick to Scorpion, drops him. Dorado going up now. And a frog splash. Frog splash. And Jones breaking up the count again. Jones running power slam. Could that be it? Jones not going for the cover. I don't know why. Oh, he's calling for that big forearm smash. Oh, and missed. Oh, and Dorado in a game of ping pong here. Fighting out from Scorpion. Scorpion kicks to the stomach. And, oh no, the heart punch. The heart punch from Scorpion. That might do it. What is Mohammed Jones doing, though? Picking up the luchador and slinging him around. Scorpion trying to go for that big press slam again. Mohammed Jones fighting out of it. Slings Scorpion down to the ground. Scorpion right back up. Jones captures him, though. He's got him up. Snake eyes into the turnbuckle. And Jones now going up to the middle rope. Big elbow drop. And takes down El Dorado just to be on the safe side. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and has a chance now at the Intercontinental Championship, Mohammed Jones.
Here's your winner, Mohammed Jones.
Mohammed Jones securing his chance for a title shot at that Intercontinental Championship, folks. That is the stepping stone to the World Heavyweight Championship right there. If you can win the Intercontinental Championship, that is your start on a pathway to the top. All right, folks, we have a grudge match. A return match at that. From last week's pay-per-view, we have the Wild Man Gunnar Marshall taking on his perennial rival, King Arthur Montgomery. And folks, this is going to be a match. These two cannot stand each other. Gunnar Marshall taking on King Arthur Montgomery here tonight. This is your co-main event right here, folks. And this will be an N.A.W.A. Big Brawl match, which means anything goes, weapons included. Folks, we have flew through the matches tonight, but we have had absolute chaos in here, and it has just been outstanding match after outstanding match. And here he is making his way down to the ring. Folks, once again, do not let the persona fool you. This is a fighter. This is a tough, tough man here in King Arthur Montgomery. Montgomery, just an old school brawler, but will turn on the technician light if he needs to and take you down and just stretch you out 6 ways from Sunday, folks. He is fond of saying he will fold your clothes with you still in them. Cajun Jungle Tiger. I don't know, sir. I can't comment on that one way or the other, but I do know that he spent his fair shares. Let's say that. But I believe he prefers dive bars and pool halls. King Arthur Montgomery in the ring, folks, showing his disdain for the fans just as much as they show theirs for him. All right, Gunnar Marshall and King Arthur Montgomery here, folks. Referee calls for the bell, and here we go, and they are tying it up already, and Marshall with a reverse atomic drop with a go behind on the King. Oh, and that headlock and punch, taking a page out of the King's own handbook. And now Arthur Montgomery, oh, in a bad way here, put him in a Boston Crab. Marshall has the Boston Crab locked in. Trying to sink that submission hold in to cause pain. And now the King dropping a fist right across the forehead of the Wild Man. Oh, Montgomery hit that big splash. Wolf, once again, no comment on that, sir, but I am not sure that that one has been substantiated. That is a rumor that has not been substantiated. Oh, and a big back elbow from Gunnar Marshall, but King Arthur Montgomery right there. That headlock and punch. And now working the shoulders and arms. And a headbutt to the back from the King. Drops the Wild Man. Wild Man able to roll out of it though, but Marshall right there. Or excuse me, Montgomery right there to take him down. Oh, the King went for a punch and was countered and got a headbutt for it. Marshall with a go-behind now, showing off his amateur wrestling background. Oh, and Montgomery able to counter. Hit that DDT. And a right hand from the King was blocked and returned by Marshall. King throwing elbows now, trying to get out of it. Oh, a low blow. And since it's a big brawl match, folks, that is legal. He dropped him with that big low blow right in the middle of the ring. And now the King just laying on the offense here. An atomic drop rocks the spine of the Wild Man, Gunnar Marshall. Got him on his shoulders. Going for that snake eyes maneuver right across the top rope. And now the King working on that knee joint. Oh, and trying to damage maybe the hamstring while he's at it. But Marshall right back up. Shoulder tackle. Takes the King down. Sends him into the ropes. And that big power slam, takes the King down. And an elbow drop from Marshall now. The King being dragged over to the ropes. Marshall hits that running lariat. King in bad shape here. And welcome into the satellite feed. We have Greedy welcome in. Hope you enjoy your night tonight, sir. And Marshall drops him with that two-piece and a biscuit combo. Now calling for the pile driver. This could be it. Oh, not enough to put him away, though. Oh, and a big punch. And a big boot. The King in bad shape here. Now Marshall working on the neck and the head of the King. To our producer, the local fangirl, 137. This is not a pinfall match, ma'am. This can be won by knockout. And the King in bad shape here. Marshall going to the top rope. That's a big man, and a big splash puts him down. Getting a bit of retribution there, the wild man, Gunnar Marshall, taking out King Arthur Montgomery. Gunnar Marshall sure to celebrate with an ice cold Pabst back in the locker room, I guarantee it. And we have made our way, folks, to the main event of the evening. And folks, here we have a sad story, if you will. Chaos making his way down to the ring. One time was a huge fan favorite. Has now turned into the worst kind of bottom-feeding scumbag that you ever hope to never meet. Chaos making his way down to the ring, folks. A strong man, a vicious man in that ring. He will just assume hurt you is win the match. And once again, he used to be an incredible fan favorite. The kids would line up for hours to try to get a picture with Chaos. And he turned his back on all of us, folks. And here he is making his way down to the ring, the N.A.W.A. World Heavyweight Champion, Billy Rush.
The World Heavyweight Champion, Billy Rush.
And Rush had a run-in with Chaos a couple of weeks ago. Chaos tried to help Yuri Drago jump our champion in the parking lot. And Rush not able to fight him off, but then the next week he tagged up with Chaos's former rival, the Native American warrior from the Navajo Nation, Elgin Thunderbird. And they were able to get that win back. And then just last week at the pay-per-view, we saw Billy Rush defend his championship against the Soviet fighting machine, Yuri Drago. And tonight he takes on a new competitor and a new rival in Chaos. That is right, folks. Feel the energy, feel the rush. Oh, and Chaos starting off early but got caught. Rush stopping him on his way in. Oh, and Rush hits him with that atomic drop. He's got him up on his shoulders, and that snake eyes across the top rope. Billy Rush here, a top superstar in professional wrestling, akin to someone like maybe a Magnum TA or a Sting, if you will. He is that level of popularity with the fans. And now, oh, a big swinging neck breaker takes Chaos down. Rush hits the ropes. Oh, went for that elbow drop and missed. Chaos taking out our champion with the drop kick, though. And now Chaos digging into those shoulders, a popular maneuver tonight, trying that cervical clutch out. Oh, Rush fighting back to his feet now with that kick, taking out the legs of Chaos. Big right hand and a knee and an elbow to the back of the head. Now Rush hits the ropes and hit that elbow that he was trying for earlier. Chaos in bad shape. Now Billy Rush digging at the face of Chaos. Chaos fighting out, though. Taking him down, goes for a cover. 1. And Rush counters into a cover of his own. 1, 2. Oh, just not quite a 2 count. Chaos kicking out right before the 2 hit. And now Billy Rush playing psychological head games with Chaos. Getting him up and down off the ring. But now Chaos taking back control, sends him back into the corner. Picks him up. Oh, slams him into that turnbuckle back first. And now running back across. Oh, hits him again. Billy Rush is back, slamming hard into those turnbuckles. And now a belly-to-belly suplex takes Rush down. Rush goes to the outside and right back in. Sending Chaos off balance and now sending him into the turnbuckle as well. And a big body splash into a bulldog. Chaos dragging himself over to the corner, trying to stand desperately here. And Billy Rush, what is this maneuver? Oh my goodness, that leg breaker. Trying to take out the hamstring and the Achilles tendon on Chaos. And now stomps in the corner. Champion in firm control here. Oh, Chaos countering out. Big back elbows. And now Chaos has turned to be in control since Rush to the ropes. So Rush fights back. Went for a drop kick and missed. Chaos missed the stomp. And a big kick to the stomach from Billy Rush. And then standing drop kicks takes down Chaos. Chaos right back to his feet. Drawing on that Chaos power as he calls it. Puts him on his shoulders, but the champ fights out with elbows. Rush now, trying to pose, taunted too long. Chaos taking advantage. Rush fighting back. Rush now sends Chaos into the corner. Oh, Chaos with a kick to counter. Now sends Rush in there, head of steam. Big clothesline to the champion. Champion's down. And now Chaos picks him up. Rush fights out of it with an eye gouge. Now Rush picking up Chaos. Chaos counters. Elbow to the knee, drops the champion. Oh, picks him up and a big back suplex. Thank you folks for the kind words in the satellite feed tonight. We greatly appreciate you. We do our best to put on the best show we can. Oh, and a big back chop to the champion takes him down. Chaos hits the splash. Oh, no to the back. Referee's count. 1, 2, 3. Chaos able to pin the world champion here tonight. That might have title implications in the near future, folks. Chaos pinning the champion Billy Rush here tonight. Leaving me speechless, folks. That was absolutely crazy. But what a match it was. And once again, that match may have title implications. Let's go back over the match card that we had tonight, folks, just in case you missed anything. We started out the night with the family's own Joey Lazara, the Enforcer, taking on Dallas Coachman. And once again, the Outlaws sneaking a win over the family. Dallas Coachman picking up a win over Joey Lazara. Match number 2 featured Warlord and Beast, the Disciples of Apocalypse. N.A.W.A. taking on the Hollywood Blondes. Handsome Tommy Studd and Stunning Kenny Gage. And folks, it was back and forth, but the N.A.W.A. coming out on top. Beast and Warlord capturing a win over the Hollywood Blondes. In our third match, we had a tables match, and it was not your normal tables match. It was a big man table match. We had the giant from Greece, Colossus, taking on the human natural disaster, Tornado, and Colossus sending Tornado through the table, crashing down with a big clothesline for the win. Match number 4 was a rematch from our pay-per-view Anarchy in America last week. We had the challenger Bubba Joe Hayes taking on the champion Big Banker Hamilton Sharp. And folks, you want to talk about a grudge match. It was back and forth for all of the match, and right there at the end, Bubba Joe Hayes able to pick up a win and recapture his television title. Your winner and new champion, Bubba Joe Hayes. Now on to our fifth match. We had a three-way dance for a future title opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. We had the man from parts unknown, Scorpion, taking on Mohammed Jones and the luchador El Rey Dorado. And folks, it was utter chaos in this match. If you missed it, please catch it on the video on demand. But let me say this was a heck of a match, and your winner and now number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship, Mohammed Jones. In our sixth match, another grudge match and return match from the pay-per-view, we had the Wild Man, Gunnar Marshall, taking on King Arthur Montgomery in an N.A.W.A. Big Brawl match. And folks, Gunnar Marshall coming out on top, capturing a small bit of revenge on the King himself. And in our main event, we had Chaos taking on the World Heavyweight Champion, Billy Rush. And folks, I thought Rush was going to walk out with it, but right there at the end, Chaos hit his big splash and one of the most disrespectful pins I've ever seen, but it was enough to give him the win. Your winner, Chaos. Now, if you like what you saw tonight, make sure you join us every Tuesday night. We will do our retro television show here for you. We have the N.A.W.A. Main Event Wrestling taking place in the N.A.W.A. Main Event Arena. All you got to do is stop in at 7 p.m., folks, to catch the show, and we will entertain you with all of the retro wrestling action that you've come to enjoy from the N.A.W.A. And if you like modern wrestling, please make sure you join us every Thursday at 7, same wrestling time, same wrestling channel right here on Twitch. That address is twitch.tv/NAWA Main Event. Now, folks, we're going to go ahead and let you go for the evening. My name is Wink Finkman. I am the voice of the N.A.W.A. Have a great Tuesday night, and we'll see you on Thursday.